Yo guys, what's going on? So I just finished reading One Piece chapter 848, Goodbye. That's the name of the chapter, and it's like, shit, man. Like, a bunch happened in this fucking chapter, man. I mean, like, I felt like it was long. I mean, from like the site I'm reading it off of, it made it seem like it was like 20 chapters long, but it was only like 16, but it still felt really long, like, to me. I don't know, it felt like a really good chapter. God. It opens up with like Luffy and Nami are still like tied up or like pinned to the fucking wall in the jail library. And while they're there, like, some guy comes in, like, he's like, yo, dog, yo, there's an intruder in the treasure room, dog. And it's just like, who the fuck is this guy? Like, everyone's taking him seriously, like, an intruder? Where? And he's like, yeah, that. Also, I ain't brushing my damn teeth tonight. What the fuck? And then it just cuts to, like, a different scene. It was really weird. I don't understand, but it's okay. It's okay to not understand. This is One Piece after all. But it comes to Mama, and Mama's really just like very carefree at the moment, you know? She's like not being provoked by Luffy at all. She even says like, why would I be provoked by a little punk like that? You know, not in a million years. Because soon she's gonna have her hands on the Germa and the Tama Tobacco, and she's just feeling great right now. But little does she know that that shit's gonna blow up in her fucking face, and it's just not gonna go the way she wants. And from the events that happened in this chapter, we can foresee that Big Mom may just have like a heart attack. Like, she just may, like the stress just may boil up, and that's how she may croak, you know? That's how we may end up dealing with her. We end up scaring the shit out of her, or just stressing the fuck out of her. But no, definitely not. That's definitely not gonna happen. Don't take me seriously. But Big Mom's hat, like the skull in her hat, gets a call saying that, you know, someone is in like the treasure room, like, and they lock themselves in there, and like Big Mom's face immediately changes, and she's like, "Oi, they better not be after my Tama Tobacco. Who the hell is it?" So she's really like concerned about this box, man. She's really excited about it. And she's going to be very disillusioned by the time that she opens it. That she's being so disillusioned right now, it's unbelievable. Like, it's literally gonna blow up in her face. And then it cuts to Sanji, and he's, you know, like reassuring himself, telling him that, okay, no one's gonna die, we're good, Big Mom promised. As long as no one dies, we're good. And then he like starts to think about Pudding, and now he's like, it's truly painful to part ways with my friends, but nobody will die. This is the most important thing. I have nothing to be disappointed about. I shouldn't be looking this glum or Pudding-chan. My only ray of hope will get anxious again. I'd be a sad excuse for a man if I did anything to make that girl unhappy. And then he's like, it cuts to like old Sanji with like the hard eyes. He's like, Pudding-chan, oh sweet Pudding-chan, I swear to make you the happiest girl alive. And he's just like, in love, man, and I love to see that, you know, like, he deserves it, but at the same time, this is not how I thought things would happen. Like, this is unbelievable. And then it cuts to Pudding, and this is a really important scene or page because we kind of delve into Pudding's personality a little more in her past with Mom, and it's like, and like Lola's servants are telling her like Lola, like Big Mom Mama didn't like the dress you wore yesterday because it wasn't one that she picked out for you. Big Mama planned out all this shit, she picked out all these dresses for you, she planned all this stuff for you, this is very important for Big Mom, make sure you make her happy, this and that, and like, you can see her thinking, and like it cuts to a panel of Big Mom, and she's like, Pudding, you'll never go wrong if you simply listen to my orders. You're just like a sweet little doll, darling. And it's like, maybe Pudding is a little human, you know, she doesn't appreciate that. She doesn't like being looked at as like a tool or just, you know, something that is convenient, you know? Like, she doesn't want to follow Big Mom's orders. Maybe she's... And then it cuts to like a scene of like Lola saying, don't worry girl, she won't kill me, we're family after all. I'll make sure I'll be the one to decide my own marriage. So it kind of seems like she kind of looked up to Lola at a young age, and is kind of wondering what she should do, and it's like, we'll get to that in the later this chapter, bro, but fuck. It cuts to the whole cake chateau, and like, the alarm has basically like gone off, people know that they're there, and Pedro is acting as a diversion. And Pedro shows off like some like speed and skill and power in this chapter, even if it's just for a split second. I feel like they're gonna do a good job highlighting it in the anime and animating it. But he's so fast, quote unquote. He's like running along the walls and bouncing off everything and like slicing people and shit. He looks dope. Pedro's dope. And it cuts to Lady Smoothie, and Pedro is, and Tamago saying, he's like, you were right. There's a second intruder. So Smoothie, I think, was the one who informed him, or I don't know if Smoothie's talking right now. It's very confusing in the chapter who was talking and what, because like, I think it was Baron Tamago who asked the question. But basically Smoothie's like, it's alright, there's only one entrance. As long as you like keep the stronghold at that entrance or something, they don't let anyone in, like you should be good or something. And Baron Tamago's like, you're right, you can count on that. So they're betting on the fact that Tamago can get there and hold the fort down. So it looks like we're gonna get like a Brook Tamago fight maybe, and that would just be dope, man. That would just be so dope. And it cuts to Brook, and he's like, well, there's definitely a lot less than before. Pedro's done a fine job. All my respect goes to that man. So Pedro did a great job. He's narrowed it down to just like most of the grunts for Brook to take care of. And there's the road poneglyph in the background, you know? It's like, this is getting real, yo. And immediately, Big Mom's chess subordinates, you know, they're like, what a rare creature. Even rarer than what you usually see around this country. And Brook's like, I feel just the same way. And they're like, attack! Mama will surely love this gift. And it's like, this is just, there's been so much foreshadowing this, and so many people have speculated this and like have guessed this already, that like Mama is gonna be interested in Brook, which is so true. And it's like, how the fuck? There's so many ways this can go now. Like Brook can lose and get captured, Brook can like be successful, and like and he shows off some wicked powers here, you know. Like Brook says, I've heard from Pedro that these barbarian chess soldiers are soldiers controlled by souls that Big Mom inserted into their bodies using her ability. In other words, you are all individuals that act based on what your soul tells you to do. And it's like, they're like ripping the pieces, and he's like, hold it, baby. He's like, don't you know what I go by in the industry? They call me the Soul King. And like some Susano pops up from the background, yo, like some soul scary Brook with like claws, and it looks wicked as fuck, man. I want to know what his soul powers like entail, you know, like how does he use the ice? There's some other powers, like one of Joy Boy's, like I watch Joy Boy, he makes some really good videos. One of his most recent videos is on like the soul power, and like a lot of it actually makes sense on like how does Brook get these powers, you know, like Big Mom is able to control Prometheus and Zeus, but she's able to do all these other things, and so can Brook. Maybe there's like a deeper meaning to like the soul, and because spirit and soul kind of go aligned, and Haki means spirit, soul can mean like something else, who knows. But Brook goes, it only makes sense that souls merely cast into the wrong bodies like yours have not a chance of standing up against the obstinate nature of my screaming soul. So, bro, Brook's soul is like resonating, man. He's a beast, bro. Like, him and Big Mom need to meet. Big Mom literally ate the soul fruit, and he's the Soul King, and he ate the revive fruit. It's destiny, man. But then it cuts back to the prisoner's library, and Pudding shows up, and she manages to get into Luffy and Nami's jail cell like pretty easily. She just asked Brother Opera, like the whipped cream guy, like if it's okay if she goes in there and talks to them real quick. And he's like, oh well, sure, I don't mind. Fa. That's gonna be funny, bro. Fa. But she basically gets in there and she's like, my brothers and sisters, they must have done terrible things to you. Like, I'm so sorry. I'm also incredibly sorry that I couldn't make it to the coast. And they're like, Pudding, like, it's fine, you know? And like, it cuts to Sanji's like picking flowers, you know? Like, oh my god, it's so fucking beautiful. And she's like, Sanji proposed to me. And Luffy and Nami's faces are like, oh my god, like, they're shocked. They're absolutely shocked. And she's like, it made me so happy. But I know he's a kind guy, and the only reason he's doing this is because he doesn't want his friends to get hurt. And she feels guilty, and so she says, so don't worry, I won't be marrying Sanji. I won't be marrying Sanji. And she's like, listen, and she whispers in Luffy and Nami's ears, and their faces, bro, I'll probably throw up a little photo here, like, I don't want to get copyright, but I'll throw up a photo. Their faces are just so, like, distraught. They're shocked, and Luffy's like, oh, Pudding, wait, What the hell are you saying? And she just turns and she's like, goodbye. And there's tears roaming down her face, bro. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen, man. Is she, like, I think that, here's some of the things that I think may happen, okay? I think she's either gonna run away like Lola, all right? And she's either gonna succeed and piss mama off like to no ends, or like she's gonna end up getting killed. She may end up dying, yo. No. There's no way. There's no way Buddy's gonna die. There's no way. I refuse to believe it. But God, man, I can see her joining the crew, bro. Oh, I can see her joining the crew, bro. I can see Luffy at this point being just like nah, Pudding. Like, you want to marry Sanji. Sanji wants to marry you. You guys gotta get married and you gotta join my crew. I can just fucking see it, man. Oh my God. But yeah, guys, what did you think of this chapter? God, speculate in the comments below. Ask me questions. I need, like, some conversion, you know? I need to converse. Fuck. Oh my God. My fries are cold. Oh, fuck. But yeah, guys, what did you think of this chapter? Did you like it? I mean, I can't see you disliking this chapter, but let me know. And as always, like, subscribe. I'll be bringing more content. I'll be reviewing the One Piece episode this weekend. And I just caught up with Dragon Ball Super, so you may see a Dragon Ball Super review too. Even though, like, it's probably not gonna be that lit of an episode, but anyways, I will see you all next time. Peace out.